Certainly do. All right. 2,000 atmospheres. We got Cure versus herO in a best of 5 top right. We've got Cure.
Mm-hmm. And in the bottom left, we have got herO, also on Team Dragon Phoenix Gaming.
Well, should be familiar with each other then, that's for sure.
Yes. When herO was waiting for Cure, he's like, "Where is that guy?" Kind of like talking like he knew him. So
Yeah. It's kind of fun. I've always found it's kind of fun to play against people that you're familiar with their play style and you know them personally. It just feels maybe a little bit more relaxed. You know what to expect a little bit harder. Whereas against someone that you don't know very well, it's just like, okay, they could be doing anything. I have no real understanding of what possible strategies they could be going for, what they like to do, what their timings are, and it's just more of a stressful situation. So,
yeah. So
that said, you can take advantage of somebody, right? By, in a situation like this, doing something entirely out of character and then just trying to throw them off.
oh yeah, well it seems some of the players almost like some of these guys in the Korean scene in particular face each other so often. It seems that like almost like every other week or something that some of the players will face. I haven't seen Karen herO play though. I think herO's going to be a little bit of an underdog, but from what I've seen of him playing, he hasn't lost his edge.
That's good. He kind of disappeared off the map, I want to say, a couple of years ago. He was really a consistent finisher in Premier tournaments. Got the probe. No more scouting for you, herO.
Yeah, I don't think I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure herO opened a restaurant at one point.
Whoa!
Or was getting involved maybe in a family restaurant or something. Don't quote me on that 100%, but I know when he retired, I think that was something mentioned that he had like a passion for or whatever, so.
That's very cool. I mean, man, one of the more risky business ventures you can go into is restaurant openings, but
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you know, if it's something you want to do your research, figure out how it works, and follow your passions.
Okay, so we've got a Stargate on the way here for herO. I'll try and keep my observing in check so I'm not all over the place looking at everything, making everyone's eyes hurt, but...
Fair enough.
Yeah, we see herO just going for the Adept Scout. Very standard play from these players. The main thing to look for right now is whether we'll see a third CC from Cure going up relatively soon, or if he'll put on a little bit more aggression.
Oracle under production here. Just gonna, do some Widowmine dodging because Widowmines are in production and one's gonna finish here fairly soon.
And then we see herO throw up another few gateways before throwing up his expansion, so gonna have a decent amount of production going. No crazy greed or anything like that.
What's up? 12122E. Wait, 121222E. That's what it is. Welcome to the stream. All right, Oracle, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is not to get one shot by a Widowmine.
Where is it? Where's the mine?
There's
two.
Oh
my god, Protoss is just so tricky to play, I imagine. For that. Just the fact that there's two Widowmines out hiding by the time the Oracle gets across your map is just a little nasty.
It is. Throws down a revelation, just flees. The Oracle's like, I can't do this.
No,
I choose not to accept this mission.
I can't handle it. I choose life.
Revelation, that's something, right? Bye. I didn't completely fail.
Just the scaredy Oracle refuses to fly anywhere above land without revealing it first.
2 Oracles out. Goodness. Getting some sentries too. Twilight Council, about 50% complete from herO.
Yeah, herO really spending his money here, warping in some sentries, getting that tech up, third Nexus, so not going for any crazy greed or not rushing for any one tech in particular, with a few more gateways on the way, just getting situated to hopefully have a healthy amount of units for whenever Cure does put on some aggression.
shield batteries, or not shield batteries, stasis wards galore getting tossed down here. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
We do see Terrans fall for those more than other races for some reason, I feel like. I don't know
I'm
why
not
that
even
is.
kidding. I think Classic did this on this map to cure Last Africa World, I want to say.
Well, there you go. And he ran into the stasis traps. Cure. Learn from this. Send out early scouting marine to trigger traps so your whole army doesn't get caught in that thing. Man, there's 3 of them too. I love that. So combat shield, stim, more widow mines. All this is very standard TvP stuff.
Yeah,
Widow mines to help deal with zealots.
Could be a bit of a nasty poke that gets set up
jeez.
outside of Cure's map. Okay, so there's
He
the
learns!
one. He does a second,
He
but
knows. He's like, well, there's 1 stasis ward. There's 2.
is he ready for the 3rd? Oh no, he's not.
No.
Oh,
He
okay, he
is!
is. Yay!
Oh, Cure. He learned. He's a learning robot. Got it. Oh,
And
that's
even a
so
4th one going out. Oh, I love that.
Well, where there's... Might be stasis wards all the way down, so let's be careful here. And he is. This is great. I love this. I mean, advanced warning definitely happening here from herO. He sees this coming. Oracle's gonna fly. Ooh, Revelation toss. Gets out of there in time.
Okay, herO gonna
Concussive
step out.
Shell.
Buy a little bit of time.
Stasis ward getting scanned as it's coming down. Gonna buy a little bit of time here, knocking down these rocks. herO warping in some stalkers. Doesn't have any zealots in this comp.
Yeah, this is a bit of an interesting comp by herO if you think about it. The Terrans already got +1 bio with Stim, and yeah, the Tosh just defending with the Stalker Sentry. Could be a little scary. Widow Mines are gonna burrow, but it's not like there's any zealots charging on into them. The Stalkers staying out, but one does get a good connection down there. No battery overcharge has been popped just yet. Great blink and snipe with the Stalkers grabbing that medivac.
Man, Cure even sends a single Marine in to trigger that stasis ward in the middle of battle. That was awesome. He's really being careful with those things. The Marine's going to come out of stasis here and die instantly. All right, cool. So the Blink Stalkers with the shield battery doing what they can, but Cure, does he have enough to burn in there? He's running fairly low on HP on his Marines and Marauders right now. The medevacs aren't giving a lot of time to heal. And it looks like herO has managed to hold. He's warping in some Zealots, but they don't have charge yet. That is about 60% complete.
Yeah, herO definitely not out of the woods just yet, but with another great stasis ward, that's probably going to do it as he blinks on forward, grabbing up those expensive Marauders and Medivacs. And yeah, herO really just shut this down. What a great defense to watch there.
Yeah, Blink Stalker Sentry on the defense. Charge being done when this wears off. Is it? No, it's not going to be. But being surrounded by Zealots is pretty much the same thing as having charge, and everybody there dies.
Yeah.
Army value is 48 to 41. herO looking pretty good.
Great cleanup. Oracles dodge the Widow Mines there. The Immortal's actually going to take one for the team there. Good thing that shield gets activated. The Immortal stays alive.
Another Widow
there.
Mine.
Oh.
There's another one back there, and it did fire. I don't know what it hit, but it's gone now.
Yeah, that was a pretty great defense by herO. Cool composition to watch that defense with. That was really all on the shield battery there. He popped that at the perfect time. That it was basically always healing up those Stalkers. Otherwise, he would have just folded.
Yeah, that was tricky. I think a Protoss player looking at that goes, how did he do that?
Yeah, I bet some Protoss players look at that and say, yeah, I'm just going to stick with Zealots. herO out on the map with his Stalkers. Going to have to retreat, though, once more. He's got more sentries, so he can potentially toss down some force fields. Zealots and Immortals beefing this comp up, though. It's not just going to be too easy for Cure to bully, as herO's going to step forward into the Widow Mines, however, splitting off those Zealots. Good bait of those mines out. And cleaning them up is nice for him, keeping that Widow Mine count relatively low.
Yeah, I mean, taking the hits always hurts, but keeping that count low is better for the future, so you'll take that. 4th base from herO. Ghost production has begun from Cure, working on Enhanced Shockwave.
Yeah, 4th base on the way as well for Cure. Ghost's really going to beef up his army. That's why we see herO teching into double Colossus production right now, and that's going to really complicate things for the Terran.
GG comes in chat. Not sure if that's intended to mean the game's over, but
I just saw that. I thought, maybe not yet.
I don't see that. I think both players are pretty even at this stage. hero's got a bigger army.
Well, resources lost is absurdly close this game. These players have just been trading out quite a bit. Finally, we have a bit of a lull in the action here, as hero's now got out his 2 Colossus. He's still going to be weak to potential EMPs, as he really doesn't have anything against that. No disruptors or whatever. But good force fields grab up a healthy number of Marauders, and the 2 Colossus here could just deal a lot of damage to Cure, but hero electing to back up.
Yeah, he doesn't quite have extended thermal lance yet. Having that would help him be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, he's also going to have +2 with that as well.
And he's going to have another Colossus out as soon as that one finishes, and it does. Disruptors now getting made in those robotics facilities. Ooh,
yeah,
2 Colossus.
He's going to have 4 Colossus. Cure is going to be in a lot of trouble against this, I feel. Bio really does not work too well against this many Colossus.
And extended thermal lance is done now. Let's go. Burning down that missile turret first. Widowmine taking some splash damage. Marines coming forward. EMP.
Yeah,
gets
lots
tossed
of
down
EMP
as well.
for Cure, but I just don't think he's got what it takes to clean up this army. The Colossus are
Wow.
going to shred through everything. The command center lists to try and get some surface area, but hero is just cleaning house here.
Wow. GG. Hero takes game number 1 in an absolutely convincing fashion there. I mean, yeah, the first few engagements, there was some good trading out. Both players are pretty even, but that final battle, the 4 Colossus, extended thermal lance, stalkers, sentries, zealots, that was just well executed, well compositionally chosen. And bam, hero, a bit of a surprise here. I think we both expected Cure to maybe win the series, but hero jumps out to the early 1-0 lead.
Hero, I mean, I just got to say props to him for the way he held that initial push with the Stalkers. That was really cool. And then the Colossus really were just a checkmate against Cure.
Yeah, once he waited for... I mean, he timed that to where he got there, extended thermal lance was done, and then bam, that was it. That extra range helped immensely. He did a good job trying to pick off the Marauders that were the biggest threat to those Colossus.
Yeah, those force fields, he got picked off like 4 Marauders or something, which is pretty darn expensive for Terran. Okay, now he's down. We'll see if he can come back against his teammate. It's Cure.
And in the bottom right, he's looking great today. It's hero. Hero is very good, yes. But yeah, I mean, it does seem like his attention has not been with StarCraft 2 as much over the last couple of years. Let me see when his last, like, premiere finish was. Yeah, so like 2019. 2019, he got a 4th place tie in GSL Super Tournament number 2.
Okay.
And that was it. That's his last real top 4 finish in a premier tournament of any kind. So...
yeah, well, I think he just got out of the army now, I want to say, or...
oh, is he doing military?
That? I'm not sure.
Military was 2012 to 20... wait. Military... where is that? Does he have... oh, okay, no, it does say he just recently completed his military duty. Oh, I did not hear about this. Where did I miss this? Back from the army on May 22nd of this year. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's where hero's been. I feel better about this now, because I was like, he's really dropped off.
Yeah.
No, he was just gone.
He's been repowering up.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get a little bit cheeky and cheesy against Cure in this game.
Loving it. Love the idea.
But what kind of cheese will this be? I mean, he's got double gas, quick cyber core.
So proxy Stargate then.
Yeah, it must be. I have not seen this for a little bit.
So proxy Oracle, so it gets there before the Window Mines are out, maybe?
Or it could be that Void Ray shenanigans. It's one base, so it's got to be more committed, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if it's Void Rays, usually you want shield batteries backing them up.
Yeah, so we'll see if he's going to try and
check for that.
Get a more forward pylon or something.
Yeah, maybe try to sneak one in there. The Marine did check that location, that 3rd base logram location there, to see if there was anything happening. He didn't see anything, but maybe he's too late with it. I don't know.
Yeah,
or too early with it.
Warp Gate and a Stalker on the way for herO, so we'll see if he's going to go for one of those pushes with, like, a air unit and then maybe a few more gateway units. Or if, yeah, he's just going for a Nexus behind this, actually. That's a little odd. That's very odd.
Alright, herO. Whatever you're into, man. We support you, but what?
herO's saying right now, I really hope Kier freaks the heck out. And Kier's keeping it pretty cool without even starting up a bunker.
It's like, I can handle a Stalker. No big deal. Marines are pretty good. He's look at him looking up there. He's like, where is this thing? Well, he's going to find it here, though, right? SCV does find the proxy Stargate. Oracle cruising in. He's trying to Oracle Stalker down these Marines. Check this out.
Oh,
Working
he does
together.
have enough firepower to do that, potentially.
He does.
Oh, but a little bit mistimed there. Second Stalker comes on in, but he actually uses a Revelation, so he's just going to bully these Marines up the high ground with the Revelation.
I mean...
Oh, the SCVs, though. Great pull by Kier. And, oh, catches a Stalker. Beautifully done. Oh, herO dives on top of the SCVs, eats a Widowmine shot. Gonna at least get the Widowmine, but not a lot else there. This has not been worth it for herO. Vikings deal pretty substantial damage to Oracles as they have to get on out of there. What does herO do now?
Yeah, what's the follow-up to tried to kill him with 2 Stalkers and an Oracle, exactly? Move into more normal stuff, I guess. Zealot, Stalker, Sentry. Get some Colossus out, you know, magic units against Terran.
Yeah, Kier's making a Raven, though, and already has 1 Viking out.
Okay, preparing for it then.
Yeah, like, if herO starts a Blink, it's just going to be so long, and he's going to be so far behind.
He's behind no matter what he tries to do here, though.
Yeah, I think he's probably just going to go Blink and +1, right? With this Twilight finishing up.
I mean...
Oh, charge and armor, actually. Oh, okay, I read that wrong.
And attack. He swapped that out.
Okay, a little bit indecisive here.
Yeah, and he loses money doing that, too.
Oh, he actually went for the gold. Oh, okay, so the Zealot suddenly makes sense.
I mean, sure. Anytime anybody wants to take a gold base, I support it. We don't have enough of that going on these days.
Yeah, I actually really like this from herO as a way to come back, keep Chrono boosting out that charge, and you can potentially have out a round or 2 of Zealots before Kier comes out with a push. Yeah, 5 gates on the way. Okay, I'm digging this now. Out of any way to take this game, I'm liking this. Probes. No, come back.
Probes, it's done. It's finished.
5 gates about to finish up for herO. Now his income is going to explode once that gold mining gets going, and we quickly see the graph start to reverse a little bit there.
There we go. Mules are good. Gold bases are maybe a little bit better.
And Kier's only on 3 racks production as he just throws up a 3rd CC. So herO doesn't necessarily need to clean the board of Kier. As long as he can get a decent-ish trade, it'll take Kier a while to rebuild whatever he is making.
He's got siege tanks this time, which does help quite a bit, especially against Stalkers, against Colossus.
Yeah, that's why herO's got charge lots, though, right?
That's true.
Show us the Zealot Warpin'. Hey.
There we go. On your command. 6 of them warping in. They got the +1 attack. They're working on +2, but that is not going to be available for this incoming attack. Here we go.
Yeah, herO could just be caught off guard here a little bit, and he very much has been. In
Auto
comes
turret.
Kira, the absolute monster, just gonna snipe down that battery. Oh, this was, this had potential for herO, but all of a sudden he's in a rough spot as his Nexus is under fire. His Zealots are now gonna charge on in to try and clean this up, but the Nexus goes down, and Kira just came in at a good angle that herO did not see coming. More units coming down for herO, Stalkers that were a little bit late, and herO does rout Kira, but he lost the gold base, which really was the fuel for his Zealot printer.
It certainly was. Is he going to replace it? What's he... No, he just keeps sending out more Zealots, man. He's going to try to do this thing with just charge lots. It's almost like it's charge lot all-in versus Zerg right now. Yeah, more and more Zealots warping in here. Oh, up at the natural front door, there's an attack happening. Zealots taking Widowmine shots. That's not good. And that bunker really enough to chase them away. Is there enough money? Not enough money to rebuild that Nexus yet.
Okay, no, I don't think herO plans on it as he just warps in 8 Zealots. He's just gonna try and kill Kira, I guess. He's gonna run right into this army here, though, and while Zealots are good, they are not this good, I feel. Kira's just got to kite and lift up eventually.
Kite to your heart's content.
Oh, those poor Zealots just getting caught on up. Slow warping reinforcements. They do finish up, but Kira is going to be A-okay here. As herO just didn't have things go quite his way this game.
No, 57 to 12 army supply is never good, and that's your GG. herO with the weird kind of opening does not pay off, doesn't get any damage at all, hardly, and then he's just kind of behind from there, so sometimes that happens. Yeah, a combination of the weird opening, and then we also had the attack that herO did not see coming at all, that totally snuck up on him at that gold base and totally ruined his day. So we've got a tied-up series, 1-1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to use the Matcherino link up there in the top. You don't have to remember a code anymore. You just go to the Matcherino link, click Contribute, and it'll ask you to log in one of 18 different ways. Choose one of those, and then bam, you're done.
Yes, do it. Hit up that Matcherino, as Falcon says. Looks like both players are ready, so we're just going to load on in. $200 people watching, which is good to see. Thanks so much to everyone for tuning into this Africa world.
Yeah, good to have you all here. Matcherino's not loading my login option, so that's not cool. Come on. There we go.
Okay. In the top right, he was able to keep it together in that last game. We'll see if he can do the same in this one. It's Kira.
And in the bottom left, let's not try a wonky opening this time, huh? It's herO.
Yeah, I really did like his follow-up to that with the gold base and everything, but then he just got caught completely out of position there.
So we'll see if he does better with his map awareness. It is definitely a best of 5. I'm sure somebody's just informing other users in chat of that. I appreciate it. Thanks for the help there.
Okay.
Once again, probe. Just giving these SCVs that run around. Oh, very nice. That is not easy to do. There was a tiny window in there where that could go down. And I mean, For Terran, it doesn't matter as much because you can throw it down in the general area and then just lift and move it when it's done. But it is nice to get it exactly where it needs to go.
Oh, absolutely. Ever find it funny how there's like arrows pointing towards the cliff?
Go here!
Like, here's the cliff if you want to jump off it.
It's like a Reaper launching pad. It's their runway.
Reapers get lost if they don't have directions.
I mean, probably. They're not the most mentally stable. I mean, no one in the Terran army is particularly mentally stable, at least not the foot soldiers.
No, you're right. Definitely right about that.
I mean, the Reapers get explosive tanks strapped on their backs and given 2 guns and say, go.
It's probably SCVs that are the most sane Terran unit.
Well, I'm thinking, like, battlecruiser commanders have to be fairly sane to, like,
okay, yeah, you're right.
command an entire, like, crew of people.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Everybody else, though, yeah, crazy. Nice control by Cure. Takes down the Adept. Only loses a Marine.
Looks like herO might be going for a bit of a quicker third base this game. Choosing the map Glittering Ashes to do that.
Once again, the map that teases you with gold minerals, but you can't mine any of them.
Ah!
Why would they do this? The map maker is like, I'm going to put gold minerals everywhere, and there will not be a single gold base. Like, how does that thought process work?
Maybe the map maker wanted to make like gold base maps, and everyone's like, no. So they're like, fine, I'll get gold minerals in my own way. That's all I can think of. Yeah, so just a quick third from herO. As opposed to game number 1, which he played it much more safe before going for this, so a little bit more greedy as we get deeper into the series. Not that
definitely.
This is particularly greedy, but I do like how he opened up the series with the much safer game. Now he's feeling a little more confident to get up, probably based on the map too, to go for that Nexus prior to his couple of extra gates, prior to his tech and everything.
Yeah, and I just keep thinking back to that incredible Blinkstalker defense that herO had in game 1, where it was Marines, Marauders, Widow Mines, Medivacs, and it was like, I got some Stalkers and like a shield battery.
And a shield battery is a big part of that.
It is. I don't mean to downplay it. It was really important. But still, looking at that, like, I don't know how many Protoss on Earth would be able to just casually hold it there, you know?
You're absolutely right. A lot of things can go wrong there if you're the Protoss. Oh, what an odd spot for a stasis ward.
It is. I guess maybe if there's a drop there later, but I mean, the one Marine drops down, triggers it, and then everyone else is fine, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the mentality is there.
I don't think you can accidentally misclick a stasis ward.
Sure you can. You can accidentally misclick anything.
Because what? The hotkey for stasis ward is N? I guess that's kind of close to B for shield battery, maybe.
Uh-huh.
That misclick could happen.
I mean...
Or he was just a genius. Oh. Okay, in comes Kier, going for his attack. herO's got some sentries, tossing down force fields, but the Stalkers blink away, leaving the sentries to fend for themselves. They're picked off rather quickly. Shield batteries are here to help, but This defense is not going as good as the last one for herO. He's got the battery overcharge popped, but he just doesn't have that much firepower here to help out. He loses 9-10 probes, and all of a sudden things are looking mighty bad for the Protoss player. herO goes for an offensive blink to try and clean this up. It's going to cost him at least a few stalkers, though.
Whoa, 19 Widowmine connection somewhere.
Oh,
How'd it go from 12 to 19?
Widowmine.
Oh, right there. Widowmine right in the mineral line.
Yeah.
7 kills.
So that did not go well for herO, as kyr kind of just snuck on in there and really mispositioned his sentries. Now we see a drop in the main, but that one stasis ward goes off and catches a Marine. Second stasis ward catches a mine, a little bit more effective. herO having a large chunk of his gateways unpowered here, however, pretty much all of his gateways, so he's going to have to clean this up and get this repowered immediately. He's got zealots, but they really lack charge here. And oh man, this is just looking mighty poor for herO.
Yeah, hero's supply blocked. He does catch a medevac on the way out there, which is nice, but army value 56 to 40.
Yeah, look at his money. It's going to start surging up here as he doesn't have any gateways online really, other than 2 it looks like. I wouldn't even have been surprised if he fired up an Immortal or something during all this. He's actually going for a Prism, so.
Yeah, that was some incredibly aggressive, effective play there from kyr to start this game. That was just brutal.
Yeah, well done by kyr. He doesn't even really break a sweat doing that. Couple of charge lots moving out for herO, looking for some counter damage. They potentially could disrupt things a little bit. If they can pull kyr back completely, that would be huge for him. Is kyr going to take the bait? No, he's not. He's going to elect to try and just pull the SCVs, deal with it with reinforcements, and that's going to mean herO's going to have a mighty tough hold on his hands.
God, look at that Widowmine count, too. There's 6 there. 7, 8? Good heavens.
There's not that many zealots there. Almost a mine per zealot as the battle's going to happen. Widowmines are going to unburrow. Expertly done by kyr there. Did not want to deal friendly fire to his own unit. Shield battery overcharge pops, but what is there to really overcharge?
I mean, 4 zealots, it looks like, and they're dying quite quickly, even with that shield battery overcharge. That stalker looks moderately immortal, but 14 more probes get obliterated. Army value 70 to 48. kyr just standing in, pouring damage into these stalkers. Shield battery overcharges off cooldown, trying to make some disruptors. There's the one that's going to pop here soon. A very nice hit would be the split.
You slick dog, kyr, as he takes the 2-1 lead.
That split, just the cherry on top of the sundae there. That was kyr all the way in game number 3. Looking good. Maybe somewhat eager to prove game 1 was not quite up to his own standards today. All right, very, very good. So we're going to move into game number 4. Yeah, so far, kyr, just the aggression, the execution, the probe massacres, just overall playing exceptionally well.
Yeah, kyr's showing how he's a GSL champion.
All right, going to be on Hardwire. One of my favorite maps right now, I think. It just something about those expansions along the outsides of the map just lead to some very interesting games.
I can see that. Now, here in the top right, it's Dragon Phoenix Gaming's kyr.
And in the bottom left, Dragon Phoenix Gaming's herO.
And what's he doing with that cheeky probe? Is it going to be a Max Pax?
Proxy Void Rays with shield batteries. Let's go.
Oh, Oh my gosh.
Nah, just a little probe harassment for your day, for your morning. Tale as old as time, probes harassing SCVs as they're trying to build stuff. Terrans all have the same story.
The same nightmares.
Mm-hmm. Same shared trauma.
So yeah, herO just wanted a very, very early scout with that probe. But then he does elect to go for the Cyber Core before the Nexus, so just playing it safe.
I mean, I don't know. Safe is nice.
It is. Oh. First Reaper.
Reaper using the handy hop-up spots designed specifically for him, so he feels special. It's like, oh, well, look at this. Architect wanted me to use this. Might as well.
Do you think the existence of Reapers drives map makers crazy?
Yes. Having to account for where Reapers can hop up is something they always have to keep in mind. 100%.
That probably does clamp down on the potential variety a little bit, maybe?
I think so. I mean, just because especially Protoss, like Zerg doesn't care, but Protoss would really prefer the Reapers not be able to hop up wherever they want into their main, right? So for Protoss concerns, yeah, you basically, all you do is you make everything unhoppable and then give the Reaper one spot and then call it a day.
Yeah,
Pretty basic.
It goes both ways, though, because like there pretty much has to be a spot that the Reaper can jump up. Otherwise, Terrans get really whiny on the forums.
Right. I mean, get?
Continue. have more ammo to whine.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of been the standard for the last ever of StarCraft 2 is Terrans complaining about stuff. Protoss and Zerg tiers come and go, but Terran tiers are forever. I believe that's how it goes.
I don't know. There's some salty tosses about the results in tournaments. So maybe
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe herO can turn that around.
I'm sure he can. Very capable of it. You know, the super tournament's happening now, and I was like, well, that's a Protoss win, because they always win those. And then they all lost in the first round, and I was like, oh. Well, never mind. Protoss are really complaining now, because they'd win every super tournament, and the Protoss would be like, that doesn't count. That's not real GSL.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, well, okay, all right, I understand your arguments. I know where you're coming from, but I mean, it's better than the kick in the pants. No, they just take no joy from it at all, so... So maybe the GSL gods took it from them. They're like, fine, you don't appreciate GSL Super Tournament wins. We're not giving them to you anymore.
Yeah. Personally, spoilers alert for GSL Super Tournament. I think it's cool to see that Maru's doing seemingly better in like online or weekend tournaments. So if he's stepping up, that's a threat right there to Protoss.
Oh, it always is, though. I mean... Maru's a very weird player, because I could expect him to play at world champion level any given game, and can expect him to look entirely lost any given game.
Okay, Widowmine drop. 3 of these big boys loaded and ready to go.
Good micro, good micro. How about the response here? Also good. Oh, Unburrowing does not want to just waste a Widow shot on one probe. There we go.
Okay.
Well defended by herO. Every Protoss watching that was like, ugh. Oh, he made it. Okay.
herO does not have a lot of time to get ready, though, for the follow-up. Gotta be careful with these oracles. Oh, no!
Just a little bit of not paying attention.
And Kier says, okay, the oracles are gone. It's safe to drop. He's now going to move towards the main base. Blink is done on these stalkers, but they are out of position. Another warpin going down in the main base. This could be just in time with that shield battery to support them. Is there going to be a battery overcharge? Doesn't matter. It's going to get sniped down. The rest of the stalkers coming on in. Just going to blink up, it looks like, for herO. Here they come. Kier's looking for damage. Probes not being pulled quick enough, so some of them are going to go down. And, oh, they're actually going back on in, so...
No. 10 probes down. They went back to work in a very disastrous location. They're still alive.
Yeah, I mean, herO's going to get a complete cleanup of this, but at the same time, reinforcements come towards his natural. A big stalker warping, though, could potentially punish this army a little bit, as it's not too much bile, but, oh, God, these Marauders, just with their +1 and Medivac support, are very, very threatening to stalkers. Oh, no.
Ooh, nice blink there, though. Good dodge.
Yeah, it does dodge one. Probes at the natural, not mining.
Oh, no, herO! herO. Oh, he loses the oracles to a little bit of carelessness, and now these guys aren't even going back to work. herO. He's like, where I'm going, I don't need probes.
Oh, God. He's getting some good pickoffs on Kier's side of the map, but those pickoffs do not amount to, oh, what is 15 probes not mining?
Okay, this is brutal. herO, buddy.
Oh,
There's
God.
a little idle worker icon on your screen. I mean, I don't look at it as much as I should, but you're herO.
I wish we had a herO face cam right now for when he realizes.
I know. Yeah, I think he might.
What if he just wins this game, though, as he's looking to just kill Kier right now? Stalkers are actually getting good pickoffs on the Marauders. The Medivac count's not too high as he snipes off another one, as he so expertly does so often. herO is 100% focused on this attack right now. He's just started macroing, and there we go.
Hey! Probes, smoke breaks over.
Hey, I could have had a lot more stuff.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, it would be super cool if he's just styling on Cure and just being like, I don't need mining, I can kill you with these units. But then he didn't.
Okay, in goes herO. He's looking for an attack. Widowmine's getting connections off. Zealot's getting bruised up by the Widowmines, though, and I do think herO's going to have to retreat here. Just mass gateways. Robo's on the way. +2's on the way, but if herO's mad if he thinks he can take this fight.
He's threatening.
Don't do it, herO. Oh, God, more Zealots are coming in. He's going to do it. Oh, you crazy bugger. Widowmines galore, getting their connections off. herO loses them. Cleans up most of the Widowmines, but is going to have to retreat.
Blinks out of there. Last 2 stalkers. Keep him alive. Keep him alive.
Oh. Somehow a Widowmine in the 3rd base gets a good hit off.
Probably just walked in. Widowmines do that sometimes.
They do. They do have legs.
They don't need medevacs at all.
I'm very concerned for herO right now.
Yeah, that army value is 90 to 49.
Turns out having 15 probes not doing much.
For what, 2 minutes?
Oh, God, it was so long. This is a nasty counterattack he's getting off, but Kier can
Kier's
still
like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's literally Kier right now. Good force fields going down, but great evacuation there with the Medivac hot pickup. Saving those units. herO just does not have the firepower here. Zealots going on in, but there's There's really, oh, so little for him. Yeah, good
Yeah,
attempt.
okay. I mean, at this level, leaving like 16 probes not mining for 2 to 3 minutes is almost just a GG on its own. That's crazy.
Yeah, good attempt by herO, but in the end, he kind of messed up.